Let's go get some levels. Usually it's us having to be the voice of reason for you. Well, it depends. It depends on like what state I'm in, because there's a lot of times where I'm just like, chat, I want to do it, and chat's like, don't, and I'm like, yeah, you know, and it just turns into just, you know. Consume insight and ring the old hunter bell to enlist the cooperation of old hunters. Right, the DLC. It kind of DLC thing. This was added with the DLC, but actually, it's not a part of the DLC. You get the old hunter bell and the existence of Vaulter if you own the DLC or not. One of the resonating bells that cross the gaps of worlds. This bell is cracked and stained with the blood of beasts. A human must expend insight to ring this uncanny bell. The old hunters who have long passed from the dream but cannot forget the feeling of the hunt rely upon messengers to relay their thoughts. Ring the bell at their side and they are certain to give a listen, for the night of the hunt is long and unchanging. Frickin' nice. Consume insight and ring the beckoning bell to enlist the cooperation of hunters from other worlds. Silencing blank ends such forms of cooperation. Alright, what are we gonna put on our bar? Molly's? Music box. Let's use all of... Oop, not that. I meant to do this. Let's use all of these, just for fun. Might as well. Control valve to make sure lewdness flows just enough to be acceptable, not so much that it creates havoc. Yeah, I'm more of a control valve. That's true, actually.
Honorable, and I will channel them into your strength.
I'm sorry.
Beast,
I skipped dialogue.
and I will be here for you.
It's such an instinct.
To
it's so hard.
embolden your sickly spirit.
To embolden your sickly spirit. Use blood echoes to raise stats and level up.
Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
I like how it's her bowing down. In all the other games, isn't it us kind of like in some way bowing down and reaching up our hand, but for her it's vice versa? Kind of interesting. Okay, so we're getting just like so much arc. Hang on. I want a little bit more vital because I'm a scared baby, to be honest. So just like a tad, but we're going hard into arc. Did she randomly wake up? Oh, right. That's one thing I should have mentioned. You need insight to get her to wake up. Because when we come to the dream, we don't realize that she is... It's like insight allows you to see things as they are. And when we have none, when we don't understand the world ahead of us, we don't realize that she is not a doll, but a doll.
Farewell, good hunter.
You know? So when we gain an insight...
Find your worth in the waking world.
In pretty much any way, it allows us to see her as she is. Second trip is needed too, which I kind of dislike. I agree, but I understand why they did it. It's sort of like in Demon Souls where you have to become human, like beat a boss before you're able to level up. It's like that whole area is kind of tutorial. Similarly here, the intention is that you progress through the area, run into Cleric Beast, gain an insight for seeing the boss, because seeing bosses gives you insight. And then we die to the boss because it's our first time and we're low leveled or whatever. And then you end up in the dream and you see the doll. That's kind of what they intended. That's kind of what I like about it. They sort of planned for you to die. But of course, there are ways around it if you don't want to die. You don't need to. But it is good to... I don't know. It just fits. It works. I like it. I'm going to buy blood vials. I should have maybe leveled up my weapon, but... I don't know how well this is gonna go. But let's see how Shelly does on our very first run. Versus not Blood-Starved. Cleric Beast. Cleric Beast. So, this is the Great Bridge. They did some, like... Not hacking, what do you call it? Basically, the door at the end of this arena leads directly into the Cathedral Ward. And it was supposed to connect, but they removed it probably because of load times or whatever. It wouldn't work to have the areas actually connected. But this bridge leads directly to the Cathedral Ward, and the Cleric Beast that comes out here is probably a vicar that came shortly before Amelia. Kind of cool. Chalice Dungeons got you on edge. Spicy Chalice Dungeons. Hello, screaming boyfriend. Come talk to me. That sound is us gaining an insight. I'm saying everything like it's obvious. I'm trying to like remind myself to say these things because that's the point of a Lorethrough. Can you get your wiener out of my face though? Excuse me? Alright, listen. Like that? Like that? Oh my god! Alright, I want to break your limbs. Can we have that happen? Clean. Clean. Gamer moves. I just love breaking the limbs of beasts, you know? Just girly things. Oh, I shouldn't have rolled there. That was dumb. Another one? Is it my birthday? Gimme the little hand. Give me the little hand. I want it. Okay, listen. Give me the little hand. Okay, you're being really rude about it. Holy shit. There we go. No, 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 no. I'm throwing. Okay. Dude, he's just given me his head over and over again. I love it. Oops. No, okay. I've never gone to stab him in the face 3 times. Oh, I love this fight. I love this game. I love this game. Oh, it's so fun. So fun thing about Cleric Beast, when he screams and hugs himself, he goes like, that's him healing his limbs so that you can break them again. Isn't that so nice? I got hit more than I wanted to be honest, but you know what? No clap. I don't have a clap, but it's there in theory. Hit the roar again, please. You know? We get the badge and the thing it unlocks. What does it unlock? Sword Hunter badge. One of the badges why am I in an accent? What is happening? One of the badges crafted by the Healing Church. The silver sword is a symbol of a church hunter. Ludwig was the first of many Healing Church hunters to come, many of whom were clerics. As it was, clerics transformed into the most hideous beasts. Ooh! Oh my god, so I was really focused there, but you know. I really like this guy. I like beating the shit out of him. He's my favorite boy. This is why I could never get into Dark Souls as much, because Dark Souls doesn't involve breaking the limbs of your foes, you know? I'm like, I'm starting the roleplay, dude. Roleplay is a fucking psycho. Let's first stuff the shop. Yeah, no, we should check the shop for sure, for sure. These 3 has it a little bit on some of them. Not enough to satisfy my inner bloodthirst. Do you know? You know what I mean? I'm saying? Hi, doll.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire?
A little bit of a weird phrasing, but...
Did you speak with Gehrman?
Oh shit, I didn't.
He was a hunter long, long ago, but now serves only to advise them.
Lorethrough.
He is obscure, unseen in the dreaming world. Still, he stays here, in this dream. Such is his purpose.
If he's obscure, then what does that mean? Does that mean, like, who doesn't see him then? Talk to everyone, particularly in medical areas. Fuck! I forgot about Yosefka! Why? I literally said, let's go talk to Yosefka, and then I forgot. I'm a failure as a lore player. I'm gonna go melt for a second, okay? Let's just hang out down here, chat. How's it going, okay? Hi. Oh! She's talking about the messengers!
Inhabitants of the dream.
I don't think I'm a zoomer. I'm just
They
calling to
find
the zoomers.
hunters
I'm
like
relating to the
yourself.
zoomers, okay?
Worship and serve them. Speak words they do not. But still, aren't they sweet?
Aren't they sweet?
Very well. Let me.
Yeah. Give me 20 arcane. Arcane me up, fam.
Farewell.
Relatable
good
content.
hunt.
Yeah, now
May you-
everyone can relate. Emotional pain. Everyone's in. Okay, before I start forgetting here. Okay, Gehrman, please tell me about the dream and the lore. Smash is no place to murder.
You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the hunter's dream. This will be your home for now. I am Gehrman, friend to you hunters.
Is it just me or did he
You're
forget
sure
his
to be in a
name?
fine
He had to, like,
haze
think about it.
now, but don't think too hard about all of this.
Don't worry, I never do.
Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it.
Okay, important thing to point out. I want to point out right here, he's got a leg, but he's only got the one. The other is a stick, as you might call it, a peg. So what's cool, though, is that something about, like, becoming the servant to the moon presence here makes you lose your leg, because when you get that ending in Bloodborne where you replace Gehrman, you see yourself in a chair and you'll notice that your leg is missing, the same leg. And I don't have the lore item right now, but in the Old Hunters DLC, there's, when you pick up the pants, the Old Hunter pants, it says something about they wore stuff on their right leg because they had a theory that the curse would spread up their right leg. So something about the right leg is relevant to the nerd shit, to the lore. Also, hang on. This is Kappa lore, but just hang on. Kappa lore activated. He's becoming a tree, just like in Dark Souls 3. Anyway, kind of cool. Yeah, so we don't know exactly what that is. Maybe there is actually something tying the curse to the right leg. And they were like, the people were right, and that's why Flora takes off the right leg to prevent the curse from spreading and claiming the hunter as their own. Represents an actual hobbling of the servant to keep them from escaping the dream. Could be sort of like a physical damage to represent the fact that they are trapped and can no longer have full mobility of them, of like their body. Like their body's not fully their own anymore because something's been taken from them. Could be. It could just straight up be symbolic. But there's lots of interesting stuff. Hunter loses left leg? Wait, really? No, they don't. Trying to... I got my L's and my R's. Don't you fucking worry. Covered. Usually left is the evil one in stories. Left is evil in... Everyone loves this phrase. Judeo-Christian concept. So, I don't know. I don't know why it's right. Left arm's big on the Cleric Beast. It's because he's left-handed and he's lonely. Right, hang on. Okay. Now I have access to new items. Let's read them. Let's read the new items. Like the hand lantern. Small portable lantern. This hunting accessory provides light while leaving both hands free to hold weapons. The torch, however, provides a stronger source of light. Source of light. Fun story. When the game first dropped, there was a glitch that if you had the hand lantern on, it would make your stamina regen, or it used more stamina. Something. There was a stamina bug if you had the hand lantern on, so they had to patch it. Hunter Chief Emblem. A cloth emblem that belonged to the captain of the church hunters long ago. Is that Ludwig? That would be Ludwig, wouldn't it? Opens the main gate that leads to the round plaza of the great cathedral. The main gate is shut tight on nights of the hunt and could only be opened from the other side with this emblem. In other words, the captain's return and this emblem determined the end of the hunt. Ooh, it's like a handkerchief, but it's a hunter chief. Oh my god, that's so true. So looking at the symbolism of it, there's obviously imagery that I can't quite parse. It looks like a chalice with blood dripping down into it and then two people framing it, kind of holding their hands up to it with a sort of point leaning upward to... Zoom on the emblem, it's the communion rune. Oh, communion! Okay, well that makes sense, because considering they're all church fanboys. They're all church... what did I say at one time? Yeah, they're just church fanboys. Yeah. Let's read about these weapons, too. Alright, the Hunter's Axe. One of the trick weapons of the workshop commonly used on the hunt. Retains the qualities of an axe but offers a wider palette of attacks by transforming. Boasts a heavy blunt attack leading to high rally potential. No matter their past, beasts are no more than beasts. Some choose this axe to play the part of executioner. Threaded cane. One of the trick weapons of the workshop commonly used by hunters on their duties. Sufficiently deadly as a rigid bladed cane, but also serves as a whip when its blade is split into many. Concealing the weapon inside the cane and flogging the beast with the whip is partly an act of ceremony, an attempt to demonstrate to oneself that the bloodlust of the hunt will never encroach upon the soul. Kirkhammer. Which, by the way, Kirk means church in... I don't remember what origin. Sorry, I'm blanking. But either way, it's basically the church hammer. A trick weapon typically used by healing church hunters. On the one side, an easily handled silver sword. On the other, a giant obtuse stone weapon characterized by a blunt strike and extreme force of impact. The church takes a heavy-handed, merciless stance toward the plague of beasts. Plague of beasts, an irony not lost upon the wielders of this most symbolic weapon. The impact, this is for the blunderbuss, the impact of this highly effective weapon counters beasts' swift movements and its widespread is nigh on guaranteed to hit the mark. And then, of course, the repeating pistol. Repeating pistols typically used by healing church hunters. Crafted with mostly metal parts and exhibiting a complex design, the repeating pistol fires 2 shots at once, making it a ravenous consumer of quicksilver bullets. Should be used sparingly compared to its workshop counterpart as a trump card in one's arsenal. Ooh, yeah, I want this. This is so Brotherhood of the Wolf. I'll buy. I buy. Ludwig, the first hunter of the healing church, once recruited Yharnamites to serve as hunters. This hunter's attire was made for new recruits and is excellent straightforward defense, but not nearly enough to allow an ordinary man to stand any real chance against the beasts. I never wear this anymore, so I just kind of want to switch it up a little. I like this. It's very Abyss Watchers, isn't it? God, we're cute. Time for Daddy G, Papa Gascan, Father Guacamole, Daddy. Just generally Daddy. Fucking Yosefka, I forgot again. Okay. I don't want to talk about it. Just kidding. Just kidding. It's not my fault. You're just distracting me, chat, okay? You're distracting me with how cute you are. You're so cute! You're like a Marlowe. Okay. Sorry, I'm meeting my wife real quick.
Are you out on the hunt? Then I'm very sorry, but I cannot open this door. I am Yosefka. The patients here in my clinic must not be exposed to infection. I know that you hunt for us, for our town, but I'm sorry.
The only person who's been nice to us, other than Gilbert.
Please. This is all that I can do.
Yosefka's blood vial.
Now, go. And good hunting. Are you still in need of something? but I have nothing more to offer. Please, try to understand my position. I can only pray for a fruitful hunt.
So I use her blood, Hunter's Mark, get more blood, hunter, like all that over and over and over again until I use it 5 times. Because I did not know she has special dialogue. That's actually really sick. So let's do that. Also, I mentioned it before, but it's kind of cool. Yosefka is a Slavic origin name, normally spelled with a J. Like Joe, like Yosefka, because that's the phonetics. But they spelled it with an I, probably to not confuse English speakers. But also, Io. Io is the goddess of the moon. One of the names of the goddess of the moon. So kind of like a fun little subtle thingy there. Actually, let's see what we can see. I don't have the monocular right now. We're not gonna. But you can actually see a sliver of her through the door. Like, she is actually standing there. You see... I used to be able to kind of... Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Show me. There's an imposter? Yeah. So this is Yosefka. When you talk to her, she wants to help us, but she can't let us in because it's the night of the hunt, whatever. And she is a different voice actor, and if you come back after Father Gascoigne, she is different dialogue, and she has a different voice. So, kind of fun. Yeah, it's literally Among Us. All right. Blood vial acquired from Yosefka's clinic. This refined blood, highly invigorating, restores a larger amount of HP. The product of a slow and careful refinement process, this rare blood vial appears to be a clinic original. Let's go talk to Gilbert. And then we can Hunter's Mark a bunch. And the blood vial looks sus. A little bit of everything in this game looks sus, yeah. But no, Yosefka actually does give you good blood. I don't know, it's kind of cool. You'll see. And we actually get new dialogue that I never gotten because I never used these. Fine blood looks like plasma and albumin from the yellow discoloration. It does, doesn't it? Gilby!
Yes, I see. But the Great Bridge is the only way to the Cathedral Ward. And during the hunt, the bridge is closed. You could try the aqueduct. There's a rather, how shall I put it, colourful area south of the Great Bridge. From there, an aqueduct leads to the Cathedral Ward. Not a place you'd normally want to visit, but I don't imagine you have much of a choice, do you?
Aww.
An aqueduct leads from the town south of the main bridge to the Cathedral Ward. Not a place you'd normally choose to visit, but not much of a choice with the bridge closed.
So he tells us where to go. He's like the only helpful person in this freaking video game. Plasma. Yeah, no, so it's kind of cool. They all kind of give you different blood vials, and it makes sense that she maybe gives you like plasma because she's medical. She's like a medician. I don't know how to say doctor anymore. I just always use stupid terms like medician, and now I use them all the time. I actually adore Gilbert. He's so sweet.
You're safe, thank goodness. But I'm afraid nothing will change. I cannot open the door. I'll do what I can, of course. Perhaps this will help you, if only in some small way.
She's a clinical medicinal
How
administration. That's true.
I pray for your safety.
Okay. Use it. This is a little slow, but if it gives a special dialogue, definitely worth. Definitely worth.
Ah.
Literally the most
You're
important
safe.
dialogue, yeah.
Thank goodness. But I'm afraid I'll do perhaps this night is
No,
long,
we got it.
but morning always comes. Someone of your caliber won't fail us. I am certain.
My caliber. Ooh, spicy.
And once the night of the hunt ends, we can speak face to face. Then I can finally see what you look like. I shouldn't be thinking this. but I am rather looking forward to it. So please, be careful out there.
That was aggressive. Okay, at first I was like, okay, she's just kind of like, you know, she just wants to see me face, like, we're bonding. And then she's like, I am looking forward to it. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, too bad she dies. Like, in about 5 minutes. Yosefka in for a treat? Yeah. Yeah, check this out. Check out this baby that I made. Anyway. Ominous laughter. Seventh place for both teams confirmed. That's... she's basically the Solaire of this game now. So we're good to fight Gascoigne now. We've talked to everybody. Giving somebody your blood is an intimate binding kind of thing. Yeah, I mean... okay. So there is a slight implication in this world. As well, considering Ariana is a Lady of the Night. But she also offers you blood. There's perhaps an implication there that like blood is part of her services. You know what I mean? Like, so there is a link being made between Monka S TOS content and blood menstruation. Talk about that more when I get back. We'd love to hear it. You good there, brother? Okay, I'm gonna use my focus brain now, activating gamer mode. Fuck, it's like when I say don't laugh, and I laugh. Fuck. Focusing. My PlayStation just kicked it into high gear. Look at that beautiful 30 FPS. So he's executing beasts with his hunter's axe, a weapon of execution.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
Oh my, what bit fangs you have. Show us the dead mom? Don't worry, I will show you the dead mom. Say no more. Give me that chest, daddy. Fuck! When daddy don't give you chest. Can you stop that? I keep doing that. I'm too eager to stab. Oh, balls. I may have forgotten something important. Give me a moment, please. Okay, I got it. Alright. Oh, that was rude, dude. Put the gun away, you son of a bitch!
What's that smell? The sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
Too early. Way too early. Fuck. There we go. Whoa, baby. Ah, I really thought I could get that. He cute, huh? Alright, what do we get from him? I clicked X too fast. Oedon Tomb Key. Oedon. Oedon. I don't know how to say this word. I don't know how to... I just don't like going that deep, you know? I just call it Oedon, okay? Let me have this one. Key to the gate that blocks the tomb of Oedon. Beyond the tomb, Oedon Chapel can be found in the center of the cathedral ward. Only today, the church is abandoned, and some say that the residents of Oedon have all gone mad. Oedon? I think I could roll with Oedon. Also funny that, like, the tomb of Oedon is, like, this big man who's, like, dead. Is that an omega in his mouth? How the fuck did I never notice that? Is that a beard or is that an omega symbol? Because I don't have a binocular. It looks like he's holding an omega symbol in his mouth. Excuse me? That's cool as fuck. Is this, Kratos? So basically we can leave this place. And now, let's go find the mom. We're gonna go straight to the little girl. Right here. You notice she has a big ol' hole in her back. Light blonde hair. Yeah. Those are the lores of Gascoigne. I'll talk about him when we get his lore. His drip, I mean, because that has a lot of his information. Red jeweled brooch. A woman's bright red brooch engraved with the name Viola. Viola? Dude, I don't even know anymore because the instrument is different than the name. I think it's Viola, right? Yes, it's Viola. Perhaps the jewel is a gift from a hunter, used to change into a droplet blood gem that fortifies any weapon. With the proper workshop tool, various weapons can be fortified. Up to interpretation whether or not Gascoigne actually killed her or just found her dead, isn't it? It definitely is open to interpretation. I prefer the theory that he killed her. I don't know, the way I see it is this very important thing right here. Viola went to look for Gask and was yeeted by Cleric Beast down the bridge. Could be. I mean, the fact is she is on a roof. But there's all this blood here. And I know there's blood everywhere. But something about this sequence of blood, and then the fact that she's down here. It just seems like something especially violent happened here. So if you look at her... Her back is super bloodied and like open. It looks like a visceral was done to her. At least it does to me. Once again, open to interpretation, and it's just like a hastily created model. But I feel that if she was torn apart by a beast, she might be a little bit messier. I don't know. Yeah, for sure. That's my theory, is that she didn't have the music box, he didn't realize what was going on, killed her without knowing. Broke her heart. Yeah, tore it right out of her chest, huh? I like him killing her more because it seems like she died to a hunter. That's pretty much how I feel about it, but absolutely both are valid interpretations. I think he's just too far gone. We find him still human, but the thing is, he's very much clearly lost to us. I mean, he growls to us. He growls at us when we see him, so I don't know. It's very clear that he's not in his right mind at all. That you're about to become beast, so he attacks you. He's also got pointed canines, which suggests he's partially transformed. And it makes him a lot like the citizens of the town. The people in the town will literally say, you know, oh, you're a beast, you're a beast. Meanwhile, they look all screwed up. Like, it's very clear that he's fallen into the madness. This is my favorite note in the game. I would never forget this note. Thank you for the reminder, though. Seriously, I always forget certain things. But this note? This is my note, baby. Alright, let's read about the blood gem workshop tool before I forget. Where is it? Key item, probably, right? E. A misplaced workshop tool from the hunter's dream. The hunter who retrieves this can fortify weapons by kneading blood gems into them. Blood gems add properties to weapons when used to fortify them, as blood defines an organism. What a great line, huh? The Bergenworth spider hides all manner of rituals and keeps our lost master from us. A terrible shame. It makes my head shudder uncontrollably. Is that line, dude? I love it so much. Also, I remember when I first read this note, it was yet another on that little thing in the back of my mind that was like, wait, what was up with the eldritch lore? Like, what is this? Bergenworth spider, rituals, lost master, shuddering uncontrollably. Like, something about this note is yet another really early hint of like, all is not as it appears, you know? I love it. I love it. I feel my headcanon, this is like just purely speculation. My headcanon is that a person who was in the midst of transforming into a garden of eyes wrote this, because there's something about like shuddering uncontrollably. Oh my god, uncontrollably, that makes me think of like, you know, insects. You know how they kind of like twitch all creepy? They're kind of like meh, meh, meh. You know, it makes me think of like that. So that's my little headcanon, but there's no real evidence for that. I just always imagine someone who's like about to become a bug person, like a Kafka-esque metamorphosis situation going on. Killer could be one of those dead beasts you got vengeance on. Could be. No, it's misleading too. It's referring to Mikolash and not Willem. I never thought about that. Actually, both are I never thought about it. Both make sense though, huh? It depends on who wrote it. It depends on if it was a Bergenworth scholar or one of the members of School of Mensis, because they were linked, but it's like a secret society within, right? Oh, that's so cool. See, that's what I mean about translation. Thank you for that. I had no idea they're talking about Miko. The term used by Japanese is the one used for Mikolash, Arugi, not for Willem Sensei. Oh, that's so cool. Thanks for sharing. I can't believe that never came to my mind. I just thought they meant like planes of existence, but Miko does make sense. So this was written by a School of Mensis member. What were they doing all the way over here? I guess this is like a mini little Bergenworth, like a little library. Okay, let's talk to the chapel dweller, and now we can go back to the old lady because we want to rescue everybody for lore.
Oh, you must be a hunter. Very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent. Good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk.
Finally, someone happy to see us, huh?
Everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does. Always has, you know, since forever. But it won't end nicely. Not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. The screams of women folk. The stench of blood. The snarls of beasts. None of them's too uncommon now. Yharnam's done for, I tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about them, tell them about this here Oedon Chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell them to come on over. If you wouldn't mind.
What a breathy laugh. Pretty much any moment. I think this is how we're supposed to figure out the incense thing. Like, we're supposed to be like, incense wards off the beast, and then we see like these burners, and maybe there's like one outside. I don't know how we're supposed to figure out to talk to windows. I have literally no clue. I honestly don't get it. Because there's not even incense visually here. It looks different. I don't know. Can't figure it out. Yeah, now we have a place to send people. Speculation of the city is a really hard thing was apparently added like modes for... Really? Okay, that explains a lot then. So basically this is probably just something that they had as like a transition area. Anything they made to release is fair game. Anything that was cut definitely isn't true. Yeah, if it was added last minute though, it's probably like a piece of the lecture building or something squished in.
I know I shouldn't be asking you, but if you happen upon someone while hunting, tell them about this here Oedon Chapel.
Oedon. It is like Oedon. Okay, that helps a lot.
Oh, and I do sincerely hope they are.
He's so precious. Warp chairs are cool. Also, so just for context, in the alpha version of this game, rather than lanterns, you would warp by sitting in a chair, which would then take you to the dream and allow you to transport around. Like, you would fall asleep in the chair and enter the dream, but they cut it. And because it's cut, obviously, like, there's many different reasons, but it's kind of interesting because we think about Maria, who was also sitting in a chair, apparently dead. And the link between death and sleep is very much an important one in this game, so that's kind of cool. And when we end up the servant of Flora, we're permanently sitting in a wheelchair. So I don't know, I just thought it was kind of cool. There's some like little tie-ins to be found there. We're gonna go read about Gascoigne. Buy with insight. Make trades with messengers using insight. Gascoigne's cap. Hunter attire worn by Father Gascoigne, similar to hunter garb created at the workshop, only these are tainted by a pungent beastly stench that eats away at Gascoigne. Father... Father is a title used for clerics in a foreign land, and there is no such rank in the healing church. Sorry. Oh my god. So yeah, Gascoigne's from a foreign land. He's a foreigner. We know that. And he keeps the rank that he had. The dingy scarf is a holy shawl and symbol of the healing church from which Gascoigne would eventually part ways. Gascoigne's a really interesting figure, but there isn't like a lot that we can gather from him. Basically, he came from somewhere else. There's like cut content that implies it was Boletaria, but since it was cut, it's not Boletaria. But still kind of cool because there's a cut line of dialogue where he says Umbasa. Just kind of fun. He apparently wanted to join the church, and he was actually welcomed and accepted because he was allowed to wear the garb of the church, which is unusual, because from Gilbert we learned that they don't really like outsiders. So something about Gascoigne was different, something about him was special. He seemed to have integrated pretty well into society here. Although, I don't know, it's also possible that he was from here, but he left somewhere else and then came back. I don't know, maybe, because Henrik is potentially his relative, like his dad and grandfather to the little girl, due to some like hints and dialogue. So if Henrik is from here and not a foreigner, you know, we know that let him, you're able to wear it after you kill him. True, but I don't know, it's just well, because it says he was a part of the church, but they parted ways. So one of those things.
This was once a safe haven for hunters. A workshop where hunters used blood to enhance their weapons.
It's pretty interesting that he tells you this after killing Gascoigne.
We don't have as many tools as we once did, but you're welcome to use whatever you find.
Even the doll, should it please you.
Even the doll, should it please you.
Fucking creep. Yeah, so I just think it's interesting that he tells you that after, well, actually, two things happen. After you kill Gascoigne, but you got the Hunter's Workshop tool, so that makes sense as to why. We're gonna go talk to the little girl for sure. I'll talk to a couple window people while we're on the way. Yosefka. So, Yosefka will no longer be Yosefka. She's going to be, Fosefka, a member of the choir. And she's going to want to experiment on people. But she looks the same.
Oh, well, hello. Splendid. Let me ask you a small kindness. You're soon off to hunt,
Marvel?
I presume? Then,
Scare the shit out of
if
me.
you find any survivors, tell them to seek Yosefka's clinic. Upon my Hippocratic oath, if they are yet human, I will look after them. Perhaps even cure them. This sickness, these beasts, they are not to be feared. This time the night is long. I may be trapped here, but I should do something to help. I'll even offer a reward for your cooperation. Tempted?
Yeah, ancient Greece exists.
Off
Yeah.
you go then.
So yeah, a moment before she said, I can't open the door, I have patients, I have to protect them, and now all of a sudden, hey, can you send me people for safety? Fake Yosefka kill all real Yosefka's patients. Probably, yeah. But, we can't know for sure. We can't know for sure. Want to get Grouchy Old Lady. Yeah, okay. Grouchy Old Lady and Gilbert. Grouchy Old Lady, child, Gilbert. Hi, I'm in the Cathedral Ward.
You needn't concern yourself with me. I'm afraid I'm of little help now. But before I take this,
Aww, Gilbert.
I made no use of it, but perhaps you.
Oh, interesting.
What afflicted me was incurable, but this town gave me hope. Their strange blood bought me time. I was most fortunate. unharmed by the plague of beasts.
Unharmed by the plague of beasts so far. Now you can spray Gehrman in the dream. That's making all my dreams come true, to be honest. Kinda didn't mean to skip that. Oops, it's my bad. Little does Gilbert know. I know. Alright, so we got the the flame sprayer, which is really sick because if I'm not mistaken, it scales with arc. Am I understanding that right? Yeah, so it's gonna do a lot of damage, right? Probably, I think. And we needed to kill Bloodstarved, and it should actually destroy Bloodstarved for real. Lady Child. Lady and Child. Lady and Child. Lady and Child. What's the fastest way to get to Lady and Child? Hi, I have a brooch for you. I'm about to break your heart. Okay, it's been so long since I've done this questline. You give her the brooch, and then what? Like, do you like bold Hunter's Mark, or and then she moves, or like what's the trigger?
Hello, Miss Hunter. Still can't find my mum.
Oh, so you don't give and send to chapel. Oh, that's what you do. I totally forgot. Yeah. My bad.
Oh, okay. I can wait. But isn't there something I can do?
It's been, like I said, it's been a minute.
Stuck out there, waiting for me to come and find them. What do you think, Miss Hunter?
Oh my god.
Yes, okay. Thank you, Miss Hunter. I love you almost as much as Mum and Dad. And Granddad.
It's actually so heartbreaking. Give it to her, she'll sit there and cry forever. Isn't that when she gets replaced by her other sister? Or... oh my god, it's been so long. This is the one questline I get a little fuzzy on because there's so many little mini permutations, I think, that always confuse me. Alright, I'm gonna use this. Just right in front of your face. What brooch?
Thank you, Miss Hunter. I love you almost as much as Mum and Dad. And Granddad.
Oh, it's so sad, dude. Oh, grandfather. Yeah, the grandfather involved possibly is Henrik. Don't know for sure, but probably Henrik. Yeah. Do we know for sure? I always thought it was just implied, because like Henrik shows up in Gascoigne's arena. They seem to have some sort of connection, familiarity kind of thing, not blood relation. Could be. They might not actually be blood related, but I don't know. There's something... Okay. I don't know of any culture where you'd refer to somebody as granddad if they weren't actually related to you, unless they were like in-laws or step grandfather, like maybe. But if you wanted to respectfully refer to somebody, you'd probably like use uncle? No? I guess... Actually, wait. What do they do in... What do they do in Japanese? Now that I think about it, I don't know what they do in Japanese. Like a respectful term? Uncle is common? See, that's what I think. It would probably be Uncle Henrik if they were like not related. I don't know about for old people. Honestly, I would like pretty much in Polish, it's like literally anybody is uncle. So I don't know. I think basically it's gotta be actual relation is the implication. There's no kids in Soul. She's one of the few. Soulsborne. Hi, I have a... We're about to be really frenzied, so we want a lot of sedatives, so we need her.
Well, what do you know? An outsider worth a lick of salt. Well, don't just stand there. Don't you have work to do? Go slit some throats. Get this mess done with.
Oh, I'm on it, lady.
Oh, enough with you. Trot along. Chop, chop.
Everyone's so rude. Everyone is so rude. Ugh. That's crazy. But I think that's kind of the thing, is that everyone here is a little bonkers. There we go. Okay. So this is a fun thing you can do, apparently. Oh my god. Thank you for this, Eponymous. This is great.
The moon is close. It will be a long hunt tonight. If the beasts loom large and threaten to crush your spirits, seek a holy chalice, as every hunter before you.
Oh, is she... Oh my
A
god.
holy chalice will reveal the tomb of the gods, where hunters partake in communion.
I shall partake. Alright, let's continue. We have sent one person over, so we can talk to the chapel dweller.
Oh, the hunter. Thank you. So that old girl, you told her about this place, right? Well, she don't offer me much in the way of conversation, but still, I'd rather see her alive anyhow.
Aww. Triumph! We got a gesture.
If you find any sane survivors, well, send them along to Oedon Chapel.
Okay. Ooh, so will the girl be in the... Let's just check this out.
I haven't forgotten. Do you think I owe you something? Well, that's a fine lark, I'd say. This whole mess that Yharnam's in, it's all your fault. Stupidity outsiders. Our blood's ruined, tainted by your ilk.
Damn, okay.
Don't you come near me. I know your type.
Well, fuck me, I guess. Trying to live my life. Just trying to be a heterochromatic cutie patootie, and you're ruining my whole career right now.
You. Stay away from me.
God, she's so mean.
I know all your tricks.
Definitely do not be liking outsiders. They really value the purity of their blood, though. It's just the purity of their blood is causing them to be super fucked up, but that's what they like. Hi. Oh my god, I was expecting him to point at me. He just kind of hit me with that stick to the face. Okay, hang on. I'm throwing a little, but that's okay. Okay, are you gonna do the thing for me? Are you gonna... No? Why aren't you pointing and screaming at me? Did I miss it? Did you already do it? Oh, hang on. I want to test this out real quick. So let's try this. How do you work? Okay. Well, I mean, you're not weak to fire. Holy shit. I just want to test out my flame sprayer. Can you stop being so mean about it? So you're going to be doing arcane. I probably should have put that in the title. I keep forgetting. Sorry about that. Trot along, will ya? I can't do that accent like they do. Are you going to be nice or? That's going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and just say that's a no. Well. Okay, a little bit of a bad one. I really need something that's actually... We just need to be in BSB, and then our arc situation will open up. Oh my god, dude. Why am I throwing so hard today? Jesus, am I dead? 1 HP in a dream! Literally 3 HP. Let's go, baby. No problem. Easy. The ball chain guy? Dude, the ball chain guy freaks me out. The hunter's urge to kill everything in the video game. Wouldn't it be useless if the door was usable, I guess? Yeah, this is a great debate, because you're like, ooh, look at this guy. He's all like, I can sneak up on him so easy. And then this guy rolls up on you with a freaking brick in hand. Like, what up, baby? Oh my god. I goofed it. I threw into the garbage can my parry, my visceral. The visual of him just running the hell through me was pretty great, though. No! No! I hate Brickman. I hate Brickman. No! I got bricked. Freaking brick, dude. Hi, can you point at me and go... Seriously? What about you? There. I love that shit. It's so cool. That's that, like, body snatchers thing that I was telling you guys about. It's apparently, like, a reference to an old horror movie. Ooh, spooky. You know, I never noticed that my first playthrough. Hi, I would like to, very sneakily... Fuck off, crow! Making my way downtown, walking slow. Dude, that is a statue. How did I never look and notice that's a statue? That is like the greatest thing I've seen in my life. Hi. Sorry for the gun kill. No! Ah! I'm so scared of this statue man. He's collecting limited edition figures. Alright, can I get some hype in chat for the best weapon? Weapon. Best item in the whole game? Monocular? Now I'll be able to do studies. Okay. Excuse me while I do big brain strats. Watch this. Okay, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Don't worry about the big man. Big man can't hurt you. He can't. Oh, he actually didn't. Do it. Beautiful. Knock, knock. Open door, closed. So this leads to the Cleric Beast. The Cleric Beast boss fight. It's kind of cool. They did this whole testing thing where someone, wish I could remember who did it. Probably a few people did it. It's just been so long. They put a shining coin down here, like a bunch of them here. And then they ran all the way to the Cleric Beast. Oh my god, I cannot speak. Cleric Beast boss arena. And you could see the shining coins through the door. So it's kind of cool. Isn't it not even a door, just a texture of a door? Quite possibly, yeah. They don't want people to get through it in any way. It doesn't work at all. I want, you know, that would be a fun thing if they remake this game for like next gen. That would be a good thing to add because they probably did that because of console limitations. What are you on about? I want to get Bloodstarved Beast dead pretty quickly because he's important for the build. Once we get him dead, that'd be so much easier. Well, she? Her? Sometimes just the way people talk about other people. Excuse me? You saw that, right? That wasn't just my brain? Wait, what is happening? I just went right through him. He vanished before my eyes. Alright, check this out. This is the hitless strat, alright? I'm not gonna do a hitless, but this is what hitless runners do. Because dogs are psychotic. Yeah, they normally do it with a Molotov, but I just do it with my weapon because, like, why would I use a molly? It's our boy, everyone! It's time for Himbo Extraordinaire. We're about to be hearing a whole lot of lore, but this is very important. Also, all of what he says is, like, about 60% right.
You're a beast hunter, aren't you? I knew it. That's precisely how I started out.
What gave it away?
Pardon.
The blood all over my outfit or what?
Me Alfred, protege of Master Ligarius, hunter of vile bloods.
Look at those mutton chops.
What say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned?
Why I use a Molotov on arcane build? Wait, do Molotovs scale with arcane? Seriously?
Oh, very good. Very good indeed.
I love cooperating.
Take this to celebrate our acquaintance.
I didn't know that. It's probably a good thing to know, actually. Listen, I'm learning a lot, alright? I'm learning about arcane. Getting that arcane knowledge. Thanks for the fire paper, bitch.
Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way.
May the good blood guide your way.
There must be oodles for us to share.
This man be saying
Go
oodles?
on. Just tell me what piques your interest.
I had no idea the word oodles comes out of this man's human mouth.
As you know, the Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing. Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral, and that counselors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the cathedral ward. If you seek blood healing, and the church is willing, you should pay them a visit.
Cool. Hit me with that Bergenworth knowledge.
Bergenworth is an old place of learning, and the tomb of the gods, carved out below Yharnam, should be familiar to every hunter. Well, once a group of young Bergenworth scholars discovered a holy medium deep within the tomb. This led to the founding of the Healing Church and the establishment of blood healing. In this sense, everything sacred in Yharnam can be traced back to Bergenworth. But today, the college lies deep within a tangled wood, abandoned and decrepit. And furthermore, the Healing Church has declared Bergenworth forbidden ground. It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive, but only they know the password that allows passage through the gate. I bid you farewell. It has been a pleasure. May the good blood guide your way.
So, that was a whole lot of talking. What are you praying to? Holy shit. I probably noticed this but forgot because I don't look up here. He's literally praying to a statue of... So, the helmet. I don't remember the helmet. Because he wears it, obviously. This must be, like, just the executioners. Maybe a symbol of Martyr Logarius. This might be, like, symbolic of him, the executioners. Holy body it originates from is enshrined within the Grand Cathedral. That is so much less ambiguous. It literally says that basically Abritus is in the Grand Cathedral, huh? Leaders of the old church reside in the upper strata of the Cathedral Ward. Seek a blood ministration, and if you're permitted, I think it would be good for you to visit Upper Cathedral Ward. Wow, he tells you a lot more. So he's not that much of a himbo in Japanese. He's only a himbo in English. Unreal. Golden Ardeo. No, I know it's a Golden Ardeo, but I'm just wondering, like, what is the significance of the statue? Was it originally Logarius's, maybe? I don't know.